All right. Sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties with Kellen timing out. We were just waiting for them, and we're jumping right into it. I do have alongside me Chris Riesenberg. Chris, how you doing tonight? Yeah, can you let us know if you can hear Chris? Hopefully you guys can. I know there's some problems in the heats, but here we go. The gate has already dropped, and it looks like Byron's going to get a great start on the inside, and he's going to tuck in. Byron with the hole shot. And we got Vanderlei in second, Leclerc in third, Carlin fourth, and Dominic Saulnier in fifth. So 3 out of the top 5 are motorsport riders. Let's see how this shapes up. Tyler Schmidt in 6th, Wood in 7th, Pappy in 8th, Root in 9th, Kellen in 10th. He got a top 10 start, so let's see what he can do. Wilcox is right behind him. You got Jesse Mullins, Dominic Tiberino. Fro did get around Jesse. And then you got Logan DePatie, Connor Peavy, Spencer Turley, Jack Haley, Matt Burkeen's back here, John Rollins back here, Jack Roberts back here, and Smith with a dead last start. So he's got some work to do as we come back up front. They're saying no as Byron continues to lead. They're saying they can't hear you still. Alright, sorry about that, Chris. Alright. Alright, sorry about that, guys. It looks like I'll be streaming by myself the rest of the main event. As Byron continues to lead, Vanderlei is still in second, Leclerc is still third. So we got 3 guys, and Dominic Saulnier is still up here. Tyler Schmidt as well. Hunter Root making his way up. Wood making his way up. Pappy's still up here. Kellen's still up here, so looks like everybody's running their consistent laps. Trying to look for some good battles here. It's only lap 3, so looks like Dominic Tiberino trying to get it around Kellen Brower. Nope, they're just both going to tuck right into the inside here, along with DePatie and Carlin. This little pack looks like it's going to be the group to... Oh, as Kellen Brower goes down off the track. Jesse Mullins going to get by. Jeremy Smith and Connor Peavy both going to get by. Kellen's getting going now. Jack Haley's behind him. Thomas Wilcox following him. Spencer Turley, Jack Roberts, and John Rollins. Looks like he's in last. Yep. Alright, so we're moving back up to the front. Vanderlei's in the lead now with Leclerc in second. So Byron must have gone down as you see him railing that outside berm. Jumping into his teammate. Yep, they both go down, and Hunter's going to go down with them. That's really unfortunate for the 2 motorsport riders. Hunter got away pretty clean, so he's about a couple sections back. I'd say about 2 sections back behind Leclerc. As DePatie follows Hunter not too far behind, and you got Dominic Saulnier still up here. Byron Downing's getting going again with his teammate Jeremy Smith and his other teammate Jesse Mullins. It feels like the motorsport crew has got like half the main event on lock here, as there's 4 motorsport riders in a row. Leclerc is in the lead, so Vanderlei must have gone down, unfortunately. Let's see. The top 3 are pretty spread out. 4th isn't too far behind Root. So 4th and 5th are going at it. And then we got this motorsport train right here as well. So you got Leclerc, Vanderlei, Root, DePatie, Saulnier, Smith, Mullins, Tiberino, Awood, and Tyler Schmidt rounding out your top 10. As Byron Downing and Jack Haley both launch the wall, Byron jumps it just a little bit farther and gets on the gas a little bit earlier. So he's going to take that spot pretty handily. You got Thomas Wilcox here, and it looks like Jack Haley went down. So Kellen Brower, Thomas Wilcox, Matt Burkeen, all going to gain a spot here, along with Connor Peavy and Race Carlin. Race was up front towards the beginning of the race. I don't know if he's had some problems or not. It looks like Kellen had some problems as well, dropping a few positions here. Everybody's just really training, not a whole. Looks like this is the battle to watch as of right now. You got Dominic Saulnier, Andrew Wood, and Dominic Tiberino all battling for position, all funneling into the inside line. That is the line to take here. Alright, so Leclerc's still out front. He's got this thing pretty much in the bag if he keeps this up. And then you got Vanderlei in second and Root in third. Let's see if Root has something for Leclerc later on in this main event. He's not too far behind, but with how consistent this track is and how consistent Leclerc usually is, it might be pretty hard to catch him. Mullins up here with his teammate Smith battling with him. I'm getting some mixed reviews in the chat. Maybe if you try refreshing, it looks like a couple of you guys are saying that it's fine. Hopefully it is fine for you guys. As the racing continues on, we're just a little bit of ways away from halfway done with this main event here. Like Hunter Root is trying to catch Vanderlei and ultimately catch Alexis Leclerc. Alright, you guys are saying that it's fine now, so that's good to hear. Oh, as Byron loops out on stream here, I was trying to go. Oh, Wilcox gets caught up with him, and that's gonna allow Callan to. Oh, as Callan goes down, everybody's falling these easy sections right now. Byron's going to get back around Callan here. Wilcox overjumps into two guys here. Let's see if we can get some names on those guys. It's like Logan DePatty and Dominic Tiberino. Let's try to find another battle to watch here. It looks like every time I get to a battle, either one of them crashes or it just kind of fades out. This is probably the most consistent battle here. The two motorsport riders of Jeremy Smith and Jesse Mullins. They've been on each other's tail pretty much all race. Hunter's still trying to catch Vanderlei. And in chat, they're saying that Hunter just laid down a 59.6. That is very, very quick on this track. I don't think anybody was in or below a minute in qualifying. So to see him just run a 59.6 like that, that is pretty insane. As you guys can tell, he has really came up on the back of Vanderlei. Vanderlei is still staying very consistent as Leclerc jumps the finish line. These guys are not too far behind him. It looks like Vanderlei may be catching Leclerc a little bit. So it looks like Smith got around Mullins. Mullins must have made a little bit of a mistake. Byron right behind Burkeen here. And these little switchbacks, let's see what he's got for him. It looks like he's going to dive into the inside and he's going to get the pass. Burkeen's going to let him have it. Byron throws a little bit of a bike hump for him. I know these two are good buddies. Not too far behind Andrew Wood, who's in 6th. As Hunter has continued to reel in Jordan Vanderlee. It's only a matter of time if Hunter keeps running this pace. As Leclerc lands the finish. You got Kellen Brower right behind Leclerc as a lapper. Oh, Leclerc's... No, I thought he was... The way that camera's angled, it looked like he was going to land on top of him. As Vanderlee squids out on the Dragon's back and hits the invisible wall, so that's going to give Hunter Root 2nd place. And now he's going to try to latch on to Leclerc and ultimately take that #1 spot. As Leclerc messes up this rhythm section. Looks like a lapper just got tossed over the berm right in front of Smith. As Smith is in 3rd now. Vanderlee remounts in 4th. And then you got Mullins in 5th. Byron's in 6th, a little ways back. And you got Burkeen not too far behind him. Awood not too far behind Burkeen. DePatty not too far. These guys are all just training. They're within the same distance from each other, I'd say. About that 4 to 7 second range here. As Jack Roberts sits in 10th, so very good ride for him. Jack Haley just outside of the top 10. Another good ride for him as well. Wilcox is in 12th. Fro has dropped back just a little bit into 13th. These guys, Dominic Tiberino and Tyler Schmidt, seem like they're always together on the track. You got their other teammate, Race Carlin, not too far behind them. Let's go back up front, see what's going on up here. Oh, Jesse Mullins is down with lappers, it looks like. I thought it might have been for position, but no, it looks like he's just down with lappers. As he gets going, he's going to lose a couple positions, I think. Yeah, I think he just lost 1 position, so... Oh, it looks like Leclerc must have went down because Hunter's right on him. I'm using the bucket helmet because it is very good luck. That is why. Oh, as Hunter endos the triple, he's still on the bike. The suspension held up for him. This is going to be the battle of the watch as we're on lap 13 of 20. 7 laps to go. Both of these guys looking very smooth on the track as of right now. Like I said, I think Alexis must have went down or something. Little tip over. Oh, as Hunter jumps the wall and Leclerc rolls it. Almost getting into the back of him. And Jeremy Smith is just kind of lurking back here. If these two go down, he could potentially be in the lead. So I'll keep an eye on him. Vanderlee is a little ways back here now. Looks like Leclerc may have pulled out just a little bit on Hunter. Hunter was getting pretty sketchy through the second half of that last lap. As we approach 5 laps to go here pretty soon. Just scrolling back here to see what kind of battles are shaping up. It's like Byron Downing is going to try to make a run at his teammate Jesse Mullins. They're not too far behind Burkeen, just a little ways away. About a triple's length away from Burkeen here. As Byron absolutely annihilates the outside line. That is a very, very quick line here tonight. As you see Jack Haley take it. Haywood opts not to take it. He took that inside line. Fro and Wilcox going at it here. Looks like Fro might be pulling away just a little bit. I'm going to go back up front here because I don't want to miss anything that happens up here, unfortunately. Hunter's staying right there with Alexis, though. And then you still got Smith. It looks like he might be reeling these guys in just a little bit. And if I remember right, Jeremy Smith was actually dead last on lap 1 coming over the finish line. So what a performance by JS4. I know we expect him to be up here, but bad starts can do that to you. Good to see him that he worked his way through, though, pretty easily. He was up here pretty quickly. As Hunter and Leclerc, oh, they had to split that down rider. I think that was Dominic Tiberino here. As they both throw a little bit of a whip over the finish line. Hunter's going to follow him right over the Dragon's back. Hunter opts to take that outside line here. Lapper's down, trying to get out of the way here for these leaders. If they get the blue bar, they're going to have both of these numbers on it, so they better get out of the way, as Andrew Wood looks like he's getting lapped right now, and he goes down. Hunter's right on the back tire of Alexis Leclerc now. As Smith continues to reel them in, so he is definitely on rails now. Found his groove, and he is just clicking these laps. Like I said, if these two go down, Smith is going to be right there for the win. I want to scroll down further in the pack, but I don't want to miss anything that happens up here as Leclerc throws it absolutely dirty over the finish line, trying to stay as low as possible. Hunter opts to take that outside line again along with Jeremy Smith. He is absolutely destroying this track right now. He is gaining on these guys as Leclerc goes over the berm somewhat. His front tire went over the berm, so that's going to give Hunter Root the lead. Alexis Leclerc is going to stay. Oh, and Jeremy Smith went down. I thought Jeremy was going to pass Leclerc for second, but he goes down. So it's going to be Root, Leclerc, Smith, Vanderlee's way back here. He lost quite a bit of time. And Burkeen top 5. We got Logan DePatty in 6th, Haley 7th, Byron down in 8th, Thomas Wilcox 9th, and A Wood rounding out your top 10 here with Jack Roberts right on his back tire trying to get that top 10 finish. And you got Fro as well, Jesse Mullins. These guys are kind of training. This race is kind of just lurking back here. I'm going to go back up front because we only have 3 to go now. And this is all but over for Hunter Root. You got Leclerc still lurking back here. He had a perfect race up until last lap. His front tire went over a berm. And he would have gotten passed by this guy right here, Jeremy Smith, but he went down on the Dragon's back just after this triple. Gets through it clean that lap. It looks like Leclerc... Did he just triple? No, he did not. He didn't quad triple. That is the fast line for these 450s. Looks like Hunter Root is coming up on his teammate Thomas Wilcox, so Thomas is probably going to get out of the way here a little pretty soon here. As Hunter's in the bales, he's going to slow up really, really badly. So Leclerc is going to be right on his back tire now as we approach lap 19 of 20. I do want to stay on this, guys. I'm sorry. So this is the battle to watch. It's for the lead, and these guys are within half a second of each other. So we will be staying on this battle unless one of these guys crash. Leclerc overjumps that just a little bit, and he messes up, so he's going to have to come to almost a complete stop, and that's going to give Hunter Root just a little bit more breathing room as he approaches this Dragon back here. Leclerc's going to get around Tyler Schmidt as a lapper. And Leclerc is right on his back tire once again. These guys are just, it's a slinky effect right now. Hunter pulls away, and then Leclerc pulls him back in. This is going to get really, really good on this last lap, guys. And Smith is right here again, so if these two go down, Smith might be able to take this win. As Hunter approaches the switchback section here, he's got a couple lappers right in front of him as he jumps the finish line, going on the white flag lap. We are on lap 20 with Hunter Root in the lead. Leclerc less than a second behind him, and Jeremy Smith lurking back here. Hunter rails it outside, and Leclerc opts to go to the inside, and it's about the same speed here. Hunter's got these lappers. Oh, and Leclerc goes down, and Smith is going to get by him. Oh, and Leclerc gets bumped into by Andrew Wood as a lapper. Oh, and a fall off. So that's not going to affect him too much as Vanderlei is really, really far back. But Hunter, all he has to do is ride this one home, and he's going to take yet another win here in the 2015 Supercross Series. And he will keep that points lead and even further it. He's going to pull away from JS4, I believe. As Hunter Root comes around the finish line, Hunter Root will be your winner at the Daytona Supercross here this year. And then you got Jeremy Smith coming in second as he lands on his head. Leclerc's going to get third here. And he's just got to get around this little double, and he's on his way to a third place finish. Vanderlei looks like he's got fourth locked up here. He comes in over the double, and Vanderlei will get fourth. Burkeen's going to come home to a fifth here. Jack Haley looks like he will be getting sixth as long as he can stay on two wheels. All he has to do is get over this double. He does so clean, so he will be getting sixth. Byron Downen will be getting seventh as he crosses the finish. DePatie will be getting 8th. He's the last rider to finish. And then you got Wilcox in 9th. Jack Roberts to round out your top 10. And then you got Dominic Tiberino in 11th. Kellen Brower gets a 12th. His one race back, and he gets a 12th. So that's good to see that he can still run up here with these guys. Then you got Andrew Wood in 13th. Jesse Mullins with a 14th, so that's kind of a bummer for him in the championship. You got Race Carlin in 15th, John Rollins in 16th, Brock Pappy in 17th, Spencer Turley in 18th, Dominic Saulnier 19th, Tyler Schmidt 20th, Connor Peavy 21st, and somebody did not start the main event because I did not get 22nd. All right, and we're going to get a restart right here. And Wheels is going to be on a 2-stroke. That's going to wrap up tonight's racing here at Daytona. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the little bit of technical difficulties at the start. I'm glad to see that you guys, or that I figured out the problems. I'm glad to see you guys all tuning in. But that's going to do it here at Daytona. Thank you for... Oh, who do we got? Oh, yep, no problem. Good race, man. No, man, you were riding good. 12th is nothing to be ashamed about. Yeah, but like I said, I was just going to be ending the stream here. Yeah, that's going to do it here at Daytona. Callan dropping in last minute. Thank you for tuning into the 2015 MotoOption Supercross Series presented by Fly Racing, and we'll see you guys all next week. Thank you for tuning in.